Move. Move.
Salutations.
What's up? What's up? Dun, 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 dun. Hello, hello. What is up, everybody? I'm gonna put the link to the update patch note video. Check update breakdown here. Here we go. Pin that. All right, there you go. So if you guys haven't watched the update patch note, then you guys can see it there. That I did a breakdown on. Let's see. Where should we begin? There's a lot of things to kind of, I mean, not a ton, but there's still some stuff that we can discuss about. So let's first talk about the update. Overall expression, overall thing from you guys, like your first impression when you guys looked at the update. What was your, like, quote unquote, like, impression? Like, what you guys think about it, you know? Did you guys think it was cool? Do you think it'll be a good update, etc, etc? I'm not tired. I look tired. I just took a shower, so I mean, I did wake up a little early today, which because of the video. Woke up at 4:30 in the morning and got ready. I was fighting my sleep so I don't like I can get the video out to you guys right away. But let's see. 4:30 is nothing? 4:30 a.m. is nothing? I don't know what kind of life you live. No Sea Fairy buff. Here's the thing about the Sea Fairy buff. That came into my mind is there is a possibility that they might actually buff Sea Fairy in the next update. Not this one, but the one after, because of the fact that it's still related to the Soda Islands. I think we can still hope that it might take place. It is a stretch, but I feel like it is possible that with the magic candies, because we're not getting any magic candies this time around, right? So I'm guessing that there may be it is a possibility that we might get a Sea Fairy buff with the mid update. So we'll get a Sea Fairy buff, and then we'll get probably Black Lemonade, and then a Parfait and a Mango Magic Candy. That's what I'm guessing. Of course, I don't know if that's going to be true or not. I don't know if that's going to happen. Nothing is for sure. That is just my guess. But I think it is a possibility. All right. I think it's a possibility. Because if it was just a whole new, like, for example, it was like a completely different, like, just a music festival, then I would say there is no way for Sea Fairy to, get one. But because of the fact that it's still related to the kind of Soda Island and the water theme and stuff like that, I think there is a possibility. But of course, it's just my theory. Black Lemonade probably gonna come out on the mid update, which is going to be like probably 2 or so weeks after this update comes out. So The thing that I still don't know is what those particular buffs are going to do for these cookies. So if you guys read the patch note, they don't give us too much detail on exactly what is happening with these cookies. So if you guys look at this, like we look at the shining glitter here, you can see that Shining Glitter Cookie began singing the glittering song, applying glittering rock spirit buff to her allies. I don't know what that buff is. Like I said, it's probably going to be that HP shield that we see, that pinkish shield that was shown inside of the trailer video. But the thing is, I don't know what that exactly is, right? So I don't know what kind of stuff that's going to be. We are able to see that it is going to be an area effect damage because we're doing damage to the enemies. It's gonna be very similar to how who can we kind of say it kind of works like, kind of like Moonlight shoots out a like a beam of music stuff, that we were able to see. It's not a safeguard. It is definitely not a safeguard because we were able to see within the trailer video that the HP shield does decrease. It decreases. But it might not be an HP shield. It might be a special type of shield so that it does not get affected by zap, right? Because if we get affected by zap, then it essentially makes it pretty useless. So I think it's going to be similar to the HP shield, but a different type of shield. Maybe it's called like a music shield. I don't know what it's going to be called, but we have that. What is Zap? Zap is an effect that we can see on someone like Twizzly as well as Dark Cacao. All right, those are the two cookies that we have right now. Those are going to have Zap effect. That is basically, essentially, the Zap effect is going to get rid of any HP shield. All right, so that's the reason why I'm saying that it's probably not going to be HP shield. The reason why this is actually really good is because HP shields are actually a really big thing inside of the arena right now. Snapdragon has HP shield, BTS has HP shield, Wildberry has HP shield, as well as Pure Vanilla has HP shield. However, there was no cookie that can utilize Zap that's actually effective inside of the arena right now, which is Dark Cacao as well as Twizzly. Twizzly is absolutely useless. She just doesn't do any damage, as well as Dark Cacao is just not really great as a secondary tank or to fit a tank role right now inside of the arena, because Pattaya just does a better job. Capsaicin does a better job, but with Shining Glitter having the Zap effect, as well as having this thing where if it lands a critical hit, you partially ignore target's damage resist. That's really good. And if Shining Glitter Cookie manages to deal a certain amount of critical hits with the glittering song, she will provide a crit damage resist buff for the entire team. So it seems like the meta is shifting towards the crit resist and crit damage. I don't know like what kind of cookies are going to be used. I still feel like it's gonna be towards so this was another thing that I discussed with my guild members, is that the reason why they made Wildberry's magic candy like this is because they were thinking a little ahead of the game and knew crit is going to be the next thing, so they decided to give Wildberry this crit resist for the effect. That's my only thought that came into my mind. So essentially, this HP shield doesn't mean anything because Zap is going to be a thing, but because we have crit that's going to be big, having this is going to actually help a lot. Damage resist is better, but it's not like you're sacrificing damage resist for crit resist, right? We're going to still have the damage resist, but this is an additional effect, right? And then Holloberry also has crit resist as well that she's able to apply. That's why I'm thinking the next meta actually might include both Holloberry and Wildberry greatly. But of course, that's just my theory as of right now. So you can see crit damage is decreased by 35%. So of course, damage resist is still going to be the #1 substat that all cookies are gonna need. But you know, crit resist is also something that you probably want to take advantage of. So another thing about pure vanilla though, because of the fact that we still have this healing right here. So if HP shield is dispelled or target is immune, healing is gonna you're also able to do periodic heals. So it's not too bad for pure vanilla, but someone like, you know, BTS and Snapdragon, their HP shield is completely becoming useless. So that's, or at least their HP shield part of the game is being useless. All right, so we'll have to see how it works. But I still have people saying Cookie Run Kingdom is so pay to win nowadays. It's always been pay to win. I don't know what kind of game you've been playing, but it's always been pay to win, at least in the arena and the guild boss battles. So I don't know. It's always been pay to win. Actually, I think it's been way more pay to win before than kind of right now. So I don't know what the increase in the complaints is. Yes, I complain here too, because you know we always have all these new stuff coming out, and I agree. I think that they should kind of slow down on the release of super epics and legendaries and, you know, stuff, and I think they should just release an ancient. I personally believe that's how they should do it. But I mean, complaining that is pay to win is like, why play a gacha game? You just gotta play. You gotta play a skill-based game if you're gonna complain about pay to wins, because you know you can't play a gacha game that's free to play. It just doesn't work that way. There's just no gacha game that is just gonna favor whether you're a free to play player or not. You just have to. It's just how it is. Alsong Games, what's up? So thanks for the follow. What's the feedbacks that people are having? I'm not in the Discord, so. Shining Glitter is a super epic. Rockstar, I think Rockstar has a chance. If Shining Glitter is going to be really good, then there is a high chance that Rockstar is also going to become meta. But the other thing that needs to come into play is, I don't know what that curse is. Yeah. Yeah. For people saying it's free to play, have you guys seen the passes in the shop? I mean, is there any game nowadays that does not have a pass? That is a live service game where you're able to play the game for free. I don't think there's any game out there right now in 2023 that, or at least released within the last couple years, that does not have a battle pass. I think every single game that is free to download and play has a battle pass. So you can't complain that this game also has a battle pass. Like, the level of complaints that people are having is justifiable, but you know, it's just how the gaming industry is nowadays. Like, you know, any gacha games nowadays it rewards players for one, spending time playing the game, and two, rewards players for spending money on the game. It's just how it is in 2023. You just can't argue against it. Is it a good thing? I don't think it's a good thing. I personally don't think so, but you know, it's just how it is. But going back to the update talk, I personally think that the Shining Glitter Gacha, in my opinion, is probably going to be very similar to the other super epic banners that we had in the past, which is going to be, you know, 5,000, like how we had with Capsaicin as well as Stardust. But one good thing about this particular banner, alright, is that you have a lot of ways for you to gain these currencies. Because Capsaicin banner, right, we didn't have ways of getting much currency except for the, you know, the missions that they give us. But for this one, though, alright, and then Stardust was just the worst one. I really think that the Stardust banner, how they started off the Stardust banner, was the main reason why everybody has a extremely, alright, negative overlook or overview of this particular style of gacha. The Stardust banner was just so bad, and the time, the duration was so short, the ways for us to gain these currencies was just awful that it sucked. And because it started off with the Stardust banner, like the expectation that we always have of these super epic banners, it's just really bad. And another main thing on why it's so bad and why it was so bad during that time was because it followed up after 3 super epic banners, which is Oyster Clotted Cream as well as Sherbet, where those 3 we were technically able to get at least 1 copy guaranteed without you know, spending money and just finishing the quest, right? Of course, we didn't have ways for us to gain other cookies from the gacha because the banner only had you know, super epic, and you were only able to get, you know, whatever the cookie was and the little things from the stuff that you needed to actually obtain that cookie. But yeah, I really think because of how it started and how like in a place where that banner came to be, I think that's why this banner's reputation is just so bad right now. But we can't ignore the fact that they're trying to, I guess they're quote unquote trying a little bit, right? That they're trying to fix it a little bit, right? Because Capsaicin 1 was very long. The banner itself was very long. So a lot of players had ways to gain Capsaicin. So there was that. Of course, you still had to grind a lot. You still had to, you know, log in every day, finish all the quests and stuff like that. But, you know, if you did play, which normally how gacha games work, if you play the game, right? If you play the game and you spend time and you play the, you know, you exchange your time for the currency, then you were able to get it. However, for this one, right, at least you have the story, just like how we had for Pattaya. So that's the reason why I think it's going to be a little bit easier, is because you probably are going to have a separate quest, just like how we had for, you know, for the Pattaya banner, but also you have the special episode, all right, to gain even more currencies to pull on it, right? So that's why I think they're trying a little bit better in, you know, making super epics not super like hard to achieve. Again, they started off really bad with the revamp with Stardust Banner. It was horrible. I agree. I there's just no way out of it. It was absolutely doo-doo. But you know, it's getting better. Do I think it's like the best fix to it? I don't think it's the best fix to it, but at least they're doing something. You know, I don't know. I don't know about the Lucky Gacha because it's 250 tickets to get a Stardust. I don't know how many tickets they're gonna give. From what we have so far with the Pattaya, if we look at the Pattaya one right now, from the Crystal Shop, we were able to get a total of, I believe, 220. And then from the missions, we were able to get, like, you know, from the total missions, maybe 240 or something like that. And then, you know, I think from the events right now, we got very close to getting, you know, what we are at, 270 for some people, but I don't know if it's gonna be 250 when the banner is released.
I can't make them wait.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. 250, the lucky. Yeah, but again, I don't know how many tickets we're gonna get, so I can't guarantee that.
I'll take you out in one strike.
I don't think Cosmo Lover, I don't think you watched my video. Have you watched my video? I don't think you watched my video. I went over the entire thing. I said it's 250 pulls. And yes, it is Stardust. And I specifically said in that video, update breakdown, that I don't know how many tickets we're going to get. Okay, Chatwe, whatever. I still never can pronounce it properly. That video was literally just saying Shining Glitter is a super epic. That's literally it. I personally think I personally like this band or like outfit a little bit better, in my opinion. I think it fits the theme a little bit better. The theme that the Oven Break one had was a little, like, I don't know, more fit for Oven Break. The update should be happening in about in like less than 2 days, a day and a couple hours. Yeah. I feel like crit and crit resist will be used more, but I don't think the topping itself, the crit resist topping itself, is not going to be used. The substat, though, it will probably. Cosmo Lover, I don't know what you're talking about. Aren't you talking about the chance of Gacha? I did a whole video on the entire breakdown. That's what I even linked on top. I said I already went over the entire patch note. I read the entire thing out loud in a video. So I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I already read it. I already said everything on it.
I hope you like snow.
Do you think Shining Glitter will be meta, and which cookie do you think will be kicked out of the meta? I don't know who will be kicked out as of right now. I have a feeling she would be meta, but yeah, who knows? I will have to see the percentages. The numbers will speak for itself. That's what we need to look at. From the looks of it, there is a possibility that crit would be another really big thing. So we'll have to see how it goes. But Stardust is most of the times better than Capsaicin. Yeah. So the thing that we need to know about, right? There is no team with Caramoro. Don't use Caramoro. That's the answer. So my thing about this thing here is Rockstars. I don't know what this curse is. Or is the curse? Oh yeah, curse protection buff. Because it seems like curse protection I'm thinking is directly talking about Stardust.
Fight if you bear conviction.
Affogato. I guess Affogato is another one, yeah. But that's it. Like, no one else puts curse. So I don't know what that. I want to say this Stardust thing is kind of considered a curse. That's what some of the Korean players are like thinking it is going to be. But yeah, we'll have to see. Someone pointed out that Shining Glitter gives some sort of shield / immortality. I have also stated that in my video. Yes, I have actually. I said that the buff that we don't know exactly what it does is probably going to give some sort of shield, but it's not going to be most likely an HP shield, a different type of shield in my opinion, because she has that herself. Actually, even discussed it in this live stream a little bit a while ago, but I think you just, yeah, I mean, if people joined a little later, then yeah. But it's in the video, so. Financier's shield is not HP shield, so it doesn't get affected by Zap. That is a light shield, so that's what I think is going to vary, like, it's going to be similar to. It's not going to be a HP shield, but it's going to be like a, I don't know, again, music shield? Glitter shield? I guess, oh yeah, glitter shield? Shining shield? I don't know. It's Snapdragon Cookie limited. No, it's not limited. It's permanent. I have 3 or 4 videos talking about that too. How do I counter triple? I just use T-Knight one shot, but there is possible, yeah. Either Black Lemonade might have curse, or the enemies that in the special episodes might have curse. It is definitely possible. We don't know exactly what it is as of right now, but yeah, people are, or at least in the Korean community, people are thinking that it's related to something like Stardust in order to kind of prevent Stardust from just absolutely destroying everybody inside of the arena. But who knows? I don't know either. We'll have to see. Yeah, it'll be 5 a.m. like usual. Is Frost considered a curse? No, Frost is a Frost. It's not considered a curse. Are there any cookie buffs? We don't see any, but there is possibility that they might add some. Yeah, I mean, they can always add. They always add a little few more stuff in the back, like the end of the patch note when the actual update drops. So. Do you think that Kingdom Pass is worth it? I feel like if you play daily, then Kingdom Pass is worth it. Yeah. Is it just me, or do you think that the Madeline Cookie's voice actor did the voice for Rockstar? I think that is Madeline Cookie's voice actor. I need to double check, but I feel like the voice actor who did the Madeline did Rockstar.
astonishing.
I hope you like snow.
I feel like Twizzly is also an option, but the thing is, actually no, Twizzly, there is a possibility that Twizzly too. I just feel like the whole theme and the color scheme, right? The color scheme seemed very close to Twizzly as well. So I have a like, you know, I understand where everybody is coming from when they say like Twizzly should get a magic candy or not. And because it is already crit themed, right? And Twizzly is one of the first cookies that actually worked around, you know, crit and zap as well. I feel like, you know, having Twizzly come back with a magic candy would probably be very, you know, very suiting as well. But yeah, her voice is pretty annoying. To hear it over and over and over again, yeah, it's pretty annoying.
Sound the charge!
Black Pearl's skill or curse. I think it might be considered as a curse because it prevents, or I don't know actually. So the thing about curse is that it prevents debuffs, or it prevents buffs from being applied. So someone like Stardust. Stardust has a, you know, thing where you can't get any buffs. Affogato also has a similar effect where if you're cursed, that particular cookie is not able to receive any buffs. So it might be very similar to that, where like, you know, curse is considered something where like the cookie is not able to receive any buffs, but Black Pearl applies a fear debuff, which is a bunch of, you know, other debuffs combined into one. But you know, we'll see. I don't think Clotic, yeah, it's again, I think curse is only considered what it is when it prevents somebody from receiving a buff completely. So if you look at Affogato right here, right, prevents buff, blocks buff for 10 seconds, whoever is cursed. So it's very similar to how it is with Stardust. So I think that's what they're considering a curse, right, instead of like debuffs.
If you bear conviction.
Yeah, I think we went a little, we went a little bit further than what we were supposed to. Debuffs are debuffs. Curse is a type of debuff, but, you know, the debuffs that we're talking about, something like, you know, frost, freeze, you know, burn, attack down, damage resist down, those are all just type of debuff. But curse is a specific debuff where it prevents, right? It prevents buffs from being applied. So Shining Glitter is gonna be good. On paper, she seems pretty good. The thing about her though that I cannot make oh, she's actually gonna be OP is that I don't know what her buff is and how good her like numbers are going to be. That's the only thing that prevents me from actually saying, oh, I think she really is going to be good. It's because also like crit in general is just like, it's very specific to certain cookies, right? Like Stardust right now. Stardust is like the only one, in my opinion, that is really, really good with crit topping inside of the arena. Besides that, Cream Puff's the only other one, but she isn't really great inside of the arena. So again, if they are going to be releasing this curse resist or prevention thingy, and it prevents Stardust from actually becoming useful, then yes, I feel like Shine and Glitter is gonna be the one that will probably replace Stardust from this meta. How badly? I don't know how badly, but that's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, this is cause it's Grandmaster. But yeah, they did slightly update it. Yeah. But yeah, it's true. Meta's been changing ever since the game has been released. So I mean, it definitely is rapidly changing a little. Like, but it's more of expanding too, because again, the same cookies are being used most of the time, right? There are trendy cookies, which include someone like T-Knight, include someone like, at the time, Madeline, someone like Werewolf. Those are trendy cookies. Like, once in a while, one cookie will come into the meta and then, you know, dominate for a while, and then another cookie is going to replace, right? So, but the main cookies, like someone like Hollowberry, someone like Pure Vanilla right now, after the first or second anniversary, you know, someone like Pattaya, Stardust, Moonlight, they have been consistent within the meta. There's new comps coming out that counters. So again, now it's become more of, you know, also learning the matchup rather than just being, oh, I have better ascension, better promotion, better toppings, I guarantee win. It's not that anymore. You know, you need to learn the matchups. You need to know what kind of comps are going around inside of the arena right now in order to actually kind of win. You know. So one sense it's better, another it's a lot more complicated, and in another sense it does make it a little bit more pay to win, a little bit less pay to win, you know. No, Cream Unicorn is not used inside of the meta right now. Yes, the Prune comp is actually really good against T-Knight comps. Usually, though, it is harder to find T-Knight comps right now. If you do find a Feather T-Knight comp, yes, you can use the Werewolf, Prune Juice, Stardust, Moonlight, and Snapdragon, and that comp is actually really, really good against T-Knight. Yes, I've lost this a couple times. But that's really the only comp that you'll kind of use Prune Juice in, so... You know, Macaron inside of the arena meta? No, not really. It's because Prune Juice prevents buffs, or like prevents purification, and also you know, just does continuous damage. So Snapdragon falling off the meta. I don't know if Snapdragon will fall off the meta. Pattaya limited. The banner is limited, but Pattaya itself is not disappearing from the banner. You can always pull Pattaya. You're always able to get soul stones from the shops and stuff. So in a sense, yes, it is limited by the banner, but are you not able to pull it after the banner disappears like Genshin? No, you're able to pull all the cookies. Except for special. Specials are the only ones that you're not able to pull from the regular banners. We're not getting any new events next update? What do you mean we're not getting any new events next update? We're getting the boss relay. And then we're getting the special episode. Isn't that a new event? We're getting the rhythm game back, so I guess that's not a new one, but it's another one that we're getting. And it seems like the rhythm game this time around is going to be, it's going to stay. Yeah. Yeah, werewolf is in the story. I was surprised too. So, a lot of people are saying, who is the cookie that was covered by your face cam in the comment section from the trailer video? It's werewolf. In the Hall of Encounter, you saw Shining Glitter, Rockstar, Parfait, Mango, and then in the bottom left corner there was one other cookie, and it's werewolf.
I will not falter.
I mean, like the events like the daily gifts, the game of cards. Well, in the beginning, normally we get the login bonuses, which we'll probably get. They don't include the login bonuses and such inside of the patch note. So we might, but again, we just don't know because usually those things are not included in the patch note. So that is also true. Rockstar is one of the first ones that does not fit in the back rear end of the team. Rockstar is in the middle. Yeah, you're right. Milky Way does not attack. Does not have an auto attack. You do damage with her skill, but she doesn't do damage regularly like how all the other cookies or all these cookies right here, except Snapdragon does. She heals like a healer. But I think they did pretty decent with Rockstar Cookie's at least skill at the very end with the Encore, because without that effect, like it's really hard for an epic cookie to come into the meta without having the ability to like even stay alive a little bit longer, right? It's gonna be very hard for you know, for someone like that to get into the meta. So I think they did a decent job with the Encore effect. Oh, I died. Okay, I almost died.
Is everyone in one piece?
Yeah, that's what I also kind of you know, compared it to in my patch note video. Like I think it's very similar to how it is with Insignia and the immortality of Capsaicin, right? And that's the real only way right now for epic healers that is not gonna have a super unique ability like Purify to somehow fit into the meta, because Snapdragon is just so good. Pure Vanilla's heal is still massive. BTS is very unique with the with the safeguard. So without having that sort of effect, it's gonna be hard. Reset just happened, I think. Yep, reset happened. So yeah. Auto attack is whatever attack they do without that is not a skill. Yeah. God, dude. Yeah, it should be happening on Wednesday for almost everybody. Just different time, but it should be for everybody. Like, oh man. Yeah, but it should be for Wednesday for everybody. It just like for some it's gonna be super early in the morning and such, but for me it'll be 5 a.m. again. Yeah. No, it's July 5th. It literally said July 5th. July 5th. Okay, time, what's up? What does your stream title have? Oh, does it?
The skies are clear today.
Thanks for letting me know.
You know,
Goes
I'm
back
really
when I
not
did the
supposed
pool.
to speak to strangers.
Do you do viewer gacha if they have 300k plus? I asked for 50k plus. Yeah. Yeah, it's just because 30k is 10 clicks and it takes longer to log into the account than, yeah, than spend or like to pull a gacha of 30,000 crystals. At that point, it's just better for you to pull. All right, Tyler, Sweet Chaos. I gotta say the 200, 248, 249, and 250 for last season was, in a way, a little bit difficult. I had a little bit of a hard time. Kinda. But once I figured out the team, it was like, eh. Sherbet just carried it after. Does a werewolf team work for Super Mayhem? I think it does. Kinda. I have not tried it out, but I think prune juice kind of it does work out here and there. If not, you can just put in prune juice within the team. No, but I gotta say the top like 240-ish got pretty darn hard because you weren't able to use Snapdragon because they got rid of they put no supports. So there was that problem as well. So there's one problem with Snapdragon is although Snapdragon is a safeguard, it has a the class of support, so it doesn't work like BTS. Yeah.
I will not falter.
I shall keep my own.
Which cookie do you think would be a good idea to pull for from the new update? Well, there's only going to be one banner that's going to be for crystals, and that's going to be Rockstar as of right now. And then Shine and Glitter is going to have her own separate banner. In my opinion, the first thing normally what you should do is you should definitely always wait upon the reviews. Those are usually the best thing to do for, you know, for any player that is not going to be spending money on the game, because it will let you know whether that cookie is going to be good. So I generally ask, and I think it is a good idea for most players to wait about, you know, a day or two after the update actually drops in order to see if that cookie is going to, you know, be good or not. If it's going to be worth your investment or not. Because the meta in the arena is not going to change at, like, that fast. Right? It is going to change pretty fast, but it's not going to, like, change dramatically in most ranks that, you know, within the first 2 days. It's going to be testing phases, right? First 2 days are always testing phases. So I really think if you're a free-to-play player and, you know, you're not going to be spending money on the game and crystals are going to be matter for you, and your goal is to see who is going to be worth it rather than collecting, right? Then the best thing to do for most players should be waiting until the reviews are out. Yeah. Again, if you want to collect the cookie, then go for it. That's all. You know, no one's stopping you from pulling, because you know some players do play this game just to collect the cookies and to just, you know, view the story and stuff like that. If that's what you're gonna do, then by all means just do that. No one's stopping you from doing that. But if you're like, you know, if you care about your crystals and you want to spend it, you know, in a place where it's gonna, you know, at least help you out in some way or another, then yeah, then you would generally want to wait a little bit, like a day or two, because the first impression might not always be right. There has been times where someone like Oyster, and who else? Someone like Claude. I mean, Oyster and Claude Cream, whatever. Those two were super epic. So currency really didn't really matter. Like the crystal currency didn't really matter. But who was a good example of an epic cookie that wasn't really good from the initial review, but was what came out to be pretty darn good. I don't know. There are a couple, you know. Molosauce was more of the magic candy though. Oh yeah, Carol and Pinecone. Pinecone was kind of good since the beginning. Carol was a little bit iffy in the beginning. But yeah, there are times when that happens. So, no, Leah's right over here, on the bed. Oh yeah, Tartatan. Yeah, Tartatan is actually a really, really good example, I guess. Although she is pretty darn horrible inside of the arena. That still stays true. She has a really, really good place inside of the Cookie Alliance right now and the World Exploration. So, you know. I have an account for you to do a viewer gacha, 200 crystals. Where do I give it? Please message me on Discord or email. Generally, Discord is better because once we do it and once we're done with it, you're always able to delete the message and stuff like that. With email though, it's harder to delete the information that was shared. So. Pure Vanilla along with Snapdragon, who gives a massive amount of shield. I believe Dark Cacao is going to be better again if he receives a massive buff. I think so too. I think the debuffs that Dark Cacao does can be increased a little bit, and we might be able to see Dark Cacao come back. It's because Dark Cacao's damage itself is not bad. However, right, his debuffs are very minimal. That the amount of debuff resists that are inside of the arena right now, it's not very significant for you to use Dark Cacao inside of the arena. And he is also a charge. There's so many charges right now that are really good, like Pattaya, Capsaicin, you know, T-Knight.
Remember who defeated you in battle.
Well, Margarine has a really good place inside of the guild boss battles, so besides that, Margarine is like, whatever, you know. So this one is this comp, and against this comp, normally Capsaicin is the best option here.
It's gonna get hotter. That's it.
Yeah, his damage right now is outclassed by Hollowberry because Hollowberry is able to take advantage of the shield, the holy seed, whatever the buff. I forgot what it was called. Holly on the seed of life. Yeah. What's up, Miss? Thanks, Nikki. And also asking for a friend. She was wondering what she can do to improve her team. Snap, Pattaya, Squidding, Moonlight, and Hollowberry. Probably from there, just Squidding. But I mean, that in the end, it's gonna come down to, do you have the cookies to do so? Oh, I lost. I gotta change it to the rare scroll. Or maybe capsaicin's toppings are not that great. That's true. Blueberry Pie was pretty darn good inside of during her her release with the cookies, but did fall pretty darn quickly, especially with Stardust. Best healer? Snapdragon right now inside of Arena. Pure Vanilla still within the World Exploration. Ain't no way out of the 3 bags I got damn Legendary Essence, while the other 2 were cookie cutters and the Gacha tickets. Yeah, Legendary Essence. You will see the importance of Legendary Essence as you continue on with the game. Yeah. Legendary Essence is very important. It's probably the most expensive thing inside of the game right now. Or one of the most expensive things inside of the game. Joy's just busy working. Yeah. She's busy working. Oh, dude, do I win this? Oh, dang, I got lucky. Did I complete 16 30 dark mode? No, I didn't. It's hard if your Snapdragon is not higher ascension or promotion. Mine's only 3-star promotion, so Genshin stream. Dude, I don't know about Genshin stream. I started playing MapleStory again though yesterday because of a new update that came out. Anybody here play MapleStory? Or used to play MapleStory? The MapleStory was one of my first PC games that I played back in Korea when I was in Korea. Played MapleStory back when it first came out. Oh my gosh, it was like the thing, man. But it was so hard to level up back then. You mess up the stat, it was over. Oh my gosh. Right now there's a lot of events going on. It's pretty fun. I might stream it a little bit before I end today. I played it for like an hour yesterday, or about an hour or 2 yesterday. It was pretty fun. Have you 3-star all of the episode 3 or 5 dark or master mode? Yes, I think so. I could double check, but I believe I did. Am I stuck in master mode? Oh no, I do have some stars missing. Which one do I have missing? Oh, these 2. Oh, and this one. What is this one? Why do I have a missing on this? Why do I have a missing on this? I wonder why I have a missing on that. Oh, we'll find out. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I remember why. It's because of the hounds. Right. I remember now. Shoot, I forgot. You guys reminded me of why is such a annoying one.
Sunlight, lend your power.
I will not falter.
Am I gonna do a 15-17 guide?
Sunlight, lend
I
your
thought I already. Oh wait, no, I don't have a specific guide on that. But I did do 15-17 on my No Cookie Gacha account.
sunlight, lend your power.
I will
Oh
not falter.
lordy lord.
Extremist!
Right.
I will not falter.
This one you gotta play this one without a tank.
Sunlight, lend your power.
I feel like.
I will not falter.
Yeah, it does 80%. I think this one you have to play without a tank.
Hooray! Looks like I've gotten the hang of this.
Or at least I got 2 stars now instead of 1. Do you not have a healer for 15-17 and you're saying it's pissing you off? Oh my goodness. Why are you not using a healer? Starting episode 15 is like you need to have a healer. And the best healer normally for episode 15 and 16 is for sure pure vanilla. I don't know who you chose for the Might of the Ancient. But yeah, you're gonna need a healer. Whether it be pure vanilla or not, you're gonna need some type of healer. I can't finish 15-15. Story mode, I use cotton and pure vanilla. Then it's gotta be something that is not yeah, it has to be something other than your team, but your toppings then. Because I'm doing an epic only right now with not even pure vanilla, and I was able to beat whatchamacallit. 15-17. Yes, it was not a full 3-star, but I was still able to beat it. So. $16.30. Yes, I know it's beatable. Yep. People are starting to beat it with T-Knight.
I will not falter.
Oh no, Tartartan is dead.
Let me try again.
Maybe I'll just use. Oh yeah, I'll use Stardust. And I need to put some more damages on this.
A dragon's weakness is their arrogance.
That was another thing that I talked about. I wish that they would decrease the difficulty of the stinking game mode. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. 100% agree with you. I think this one was just way too hard, in my opinion. Why is this one so hard? Like, why did they make this special episode so hard?
This time
Yeah,
I
I don't see why they did that.
Side.
Like, they nerfed the story mode down to the ground because they were like, oh, we want newer players to enjoy the story, and then they make the special episode like super hard. I understand, but like, when you're making a limited time, right, in order to especially get currencies, I don't think at least the story mode. If their theory was, oh, let's allow players to enjoy the story, then they shouldn't make the story mode that difficult. Because this one was pretty difficult, I gotta say. The dark mode was challenging, which was fun. I agree, that one was fun. But like, when story is hard for newer players who, like for example, newer players are gonna join the game looking at the new event, right? But when they find out the new event is completely out of their reach, then are they gonna spend more time on the game, or are they gonna play the game a little bit more? I don't know. Especially when the event stuff that they can get is limited time, it's very hard for newer players to stick with the game when what they came for is, you know, not given to them. So
I will not falter. I will not falter.
Moonlight, lend me your power.
Wrath of the stars.
I will not
there we go.
falter.
Oh, but one other thing that I guess I kind of forgot to mention is they have revamped the quill. So I think that's another at least good thing that they did, right? They revamped the quill. So it refreshes every single day rather than you having to wait like, 30 minutes for one quill to recharge. Right, I think that's something that I think it's recharging 100 every day. I think so, at least, or like it will go back to the 100. That's what I'm thinking. Of course, I could be wrong, but yeah, the quill, not the quill for the Legend of the Red Dragon. I don't think that's changing. At least for the Soda Island one. Or the Rock Festa, it will be like that. So, how many torches do I have? I think I have very close to 3 million now.
I will not falter.
I could be wrong, but I think I'm very close to 3 million. I should use it, honestly speaking. I know for sure they're not gonna release another like guild exclusive stuff.
I will not falter.
Moonlight, lend me your power.
Wrath of the stars.
Moonlight, lend me your power.
Yeah, for most people, I feel like if you're lacking, oh my crap! No, I shouldn't have used the heal. I messed up. They were
I will
cursed.
not falter.
Oh no!
Moonlight, lend me
No, I could have gotten 3-star on this. But yeah, I think for most people, if you have a ton of torches saved up, I feel like you should just be using it. Yeah. HyRool, is Queen of Man useful in 1515? She's not bad. Yeah. Like for me, I'm not lacking in like, it's not like I need to like have topping pieces right now. So I feel like, if that's the case, like, then sure, just save it up. Like if you don't need topping pieces and all that stuff. I generally do guild gacha when I start running out of like aurora materials, which doesn't really happen a lot anymore too. But that's usually the time when I do a lot of my guild gachas.
I will not falter.
But for most players, like you should, like I don't think you should save your guild stuff too much, because again, you yeah, you need the topping pieces and all that stuff, so I feel like there's no reason to save it for most.
I will not falter.
For me, when I beat 15, 17, my Queen of Man was 48, level 48, 49 or something like that. Oh yeah, you could get mileage points, you can get topping pieces, you can get aurora materials, you could get these crystals as well. So yeah, it's probably a good idea for most players, like most free-to-play players especially, to pull on the gacha. On the guild gacha, it's probably a good idea too. Why did I lose on this one? I wonder. What was oh, I think Capsaicin died on this. Yeah, like once you get like insane amount of cream puffs, right? Then you're gonna be at the point where, oh my gosh, Stardust freaking attacked like the way back enemy. What are you doing? Yeah, at that point, like yeah, once you reach the 5-star ascension, you get so much mileage points and you get so much so much stuff that it's probably really good to do so. Will you quit CRK if a new cookie game from... No, I wouldn't quit. I will definitely make content for the other game, which I'm looking forward to is right now, Oven Smash, which we have no idea when it's coming out. But yeah, if they come out with a new game, I will be playing it and trying it out and, you know, covering the content, but I wouldn't be quitting for it. Dark mode 10-31? If you're stuck in dark mode 10-31, what's your reason for being stuck? Are you stuck because you're dying, you're running out of time? Or what is the reason? No! How did Seafair... Oh, Seafair died because this stinking thing did so much damage. No. Seafair melted. I was looking at the thing. Do you think meta is really bad right now? A lot of cookies do 100 different things and you can't tell what's happening anymore. Not really. If you know what the cookies do, it's not that... I mean, I guess it is hard for most people. I guess I understand where that might be coming from, but I don't think it's like that crazy in where like you absolutely have no way of understanding what is happening. I feel like if you watch just a couple of my videos, I think you will understand what the meta is. But again, I think that's, yeah, it could just be me. Your time is running out. What team are you using? Because 10-31 right now shouldn't be too hard. Yeah. Will there be a tally for the Super Mayhem event? I think the maintenance time is the tally time. Yeah. Is the when Sea Fairy buff is a unhealthy hype for the game? What? I'm not sure what you're talking about over there. Yeah, I think the tally takes place, quote unquote, tally takes place during the maintenance time. Affogato, caramel arrow, sorbet, continent, and pure vanilla. Whoa, you losing with that team? I don't think you could run out of time in 10-31 with that team. What treasure are you using? I don't think you should be running out. Yeah, you can see right here the time is a lot less. I just need to beat this. But okay, I'll have to pay attention. Are we getting new costume? I don't think we're getting costume on this particular one, but I think we're getting costume on the next one because I think Dev Sisters know if we got another costume right away, then they know for sure players are going to complain because we just got the legendary costume. So I think Dev Sisters did a little bit of thinking this time when they decided to do the timing that it would probably be best if they released a costume afterwards, right? Oh no, I used the skill wrong again. I was looking at chat. I'm using Seafair for the stun. Yeah. Stars on the Snapdragon is only 3 stars. Yeah. It would be interesting though, to see if it ever comes out. I don't know if they will ever do it, but it would be interesting to see if they did another like restriction where, you know, we could only have 2 of the ancient, legendary, and whatever, or add the super epic to the mix. It would be interesting to see, but I can see the reason why they're not doing it is because, you know, there's gonna be a lot of complaints here and there too, because, you know, people have spent money on these legendary, ancient, super epics, you know, dragons, you know, and they didn't pay it to not be able to use them. So. Tartatan's the auto attack always knocked back. Oh no 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 no! Why did I use Moonlight skill? I was supposed to use Seafarer skill. Oh, so stupid.
I will continue onward.
Yeah. I personally think they should release a new Ancient 2. I think they should just continue with the story. They need to.
Falter! I will not falter!
Whoa, that was close. I think the worms come out here, right? Stun that. Prevent them from ever touching my Sea Fairy. My Sea Fairy has like literally 2% damage resist. So no! Sea Fairy dead again! Maybe Seafarer needs a little bit more damage resist. I agree. I agree that they need to extend the story. But I still feel like they can somehow incorporate golden cheese within the story. But of course, I am. Oh my gosh. I am speaking from a player's perspective, not from the dev's perspective. So, who knows? Who knows? What's up, Clumsy? Bum bum ba bum bum bum. Some of the things that the Korean users are like saying might happen is like, quote unquote, if they keep losing players. No. Oh my god. If they keep losing players, then are they gonna release the? Oh my gosh, I panicked. Are they going to release the next Ancients when like, or they're gonna like shut down the game before even the Ancients all come out? That's what some of the Korean players are like worrying about. You can replace Macaron with anybody, really. It doesn't have to be Macaron. Macaron's only there because it increases the attack and crit. So technically you can put in another cookie who gives extra attack, like pomegranate. Or you can just go with, you know, another cookie. It doesn't have to be Macaron. Or just give another, like, you know, just go with another just the same old, like, you know. Oh no! Can't even talk because these guys are killing my cookie. What was I gonna say? Yeah, we'll just go with another DPS. Keep messing it up. That's why Tartatan is so good here. She knocks the mushrooms back before they explode. Fire! I might have messed this up. I think I did. I freaking did. Try using Franz Queen instead of Sea Fairy. I can use Franz Queen, but Franz Queen has a big delay on her skill. So that's the only problem with Franz Queen. Sea Fairy is the only one I think right now who has a very like instant stun effect. It's not the mushrooms mainly right now. It's the stinking worms. Yeah.
Moonlight, lend me your power.
I will not falter.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh no! Oh, dude, I need to use the skills faster. Holy moly!
Tend to the wounded first.
Damage chart. This is a damage chart, as you can see. Target 10 is doing more damage than Moonlight here too. Why can't you use Feather? Because I would lose out on the crit and the extra attack on my cookies. 9 rainbow cubes and 5 dragon thingy. How did you get shafted? Oh my god.
Let me try again.
Well, again, I'm using Sea Fairy for the stun. Again, guys, it's not for the damage. It's for the stun. She has a full Swift Chocolate on for a reason.
Moonlight, lend me your power.
I will not falter.
Would Brute work? Brute works, but Brute has a chance of not critting sometimes.
Your power.
Yeah. There are times when Brute doesn't crit. And I think there was something later on too. I don't know what it was, but if I remember, there is something after. Oh my gosh, Target 10 didn't push back the
You have a real
stinking
wizard
guys.
here.
Hi. All right, if I fail here, I'll just do this next time.
Moonlight, lend me your power.
There's no need to stress out about the same thing over and over and over again. It's not even fun.
Moonlight, lend me your power. Extreme it. Fire. Air, be washed away. Moonlight, lend me your power. Extreme it. Fire.
I will not falter.
Okay, this is where it matters, guys.
Air, be washed away. Moonlight, lend me your power.
What?
Extreme it.
Alright, I'm done. I thought I used Moonlight skill fast enough. I guess not. Just need that 1 star to make it a full star, but guess I'll just do it next time. Yeah. Maybe I should just use Moonlight first and then Sea Fairy after. But I think it still does the little exploding thing. It's probably where I need to use like Frost Queen too. But you know, we always have next time.
Was that dispatch? No? Phew.
Space Donut. You know what? That is actually a good idea. I wonder. Yeah, well, let's try Space Donut. Now I think about it, why not? Space Donut even can dodge stuff. So let's try Space Donut. What's the best team for the Guild Dragon? I would say check out Yubi's Guild team. Yubi does a really good job in the guild aspect of things. So I do recommend if you... Oh my gosh. I forgot Sea Fairy had... I mean, not Sea Fairy. Moonlight had a fat delay on her scale. I would say check out Yubi. Yeah. Yubi's team. Yubi does a really good job in organizing the team. I'm not very good at guild. I can always share stuff that I learn and I find, but I'm not like the best in guild either. So there's a lot of... Oh my gosh. There's a lot of players that are way better at guild than I am. And so is Caramel useful for... No. It doesn't matter if she has 200k power. Oh no. I need to... Caramel arrow in most cases is not that good. Milky Way? I don't think Milky Way is gonna survive. I think Milky Way will actually kill herself. Because of you know what? I'm gonna use Brute, and I'm gonna use Tartatan, and I'm gonna use Enchanted Robe. Screw this. And then, who else? One more. Just gonna put in Sea Fairy in here.
Into the night sea?
Wait, where's Brute?
I'm itching for a fight.
I'm itching for a fight. There we go. I was thinking about Pinecone, but we'll see how it goes, because Pinecone can be pretty darn squishy too sometimes. So Prune is not gonna do much for me here, just because the prune jellies are only gonna be right here, which means that even if the prune jelly is there, if the mushroom explodes, all my cookies still die. So can you say happy birthday to Ash? Happy birthday, Ash. Okay. I wonder why I probably did use Pinecone and Brute here. Wonder what made me get a 1 or 2 star on whatever this is right now. Wonder what it was. Find out, I guess, at the very end here. What is it? Had to be a reason. There's no way this is it. Oh yeah, there's the giant one. Ah, there's the giant one that doesn't get stunned. Are you freaking kidding me? It's Sea Fairy again.
The stars are singing about victory.
Okay, there was that. That's the thing. Okay. Then I guess I'm just gonna use Space Donut. Instead of Seafaring. Because Brute survived. Oh yeah, that I remember why Pinecone didn't work out. It's because that particular mushroom doesn't get stunned. That's why I got a 2-star on this early too. 2-star on this one before. Strongest cookie right now? Well, by power, I think if I directly did the power, I think Squid Ink would probably be the highest power. And the reason why it's gonna be like that is because it's because of the magic candy. Because do you guys remember me always saying that the power is heavily dependent on the damage multiplier as well as attack and crit? Because of the magic candy, I think Squid Ink does a little bit, or will have the highest. Yeah. Out of all of the cookies. No way! See, this sometimes happens. Like, the stinking mushroom doesn't get stunned. Yeah, Squid is also a magic, which gives that gives high attack stat wise. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I should use Wildberry. You're right. Maybe I should use Wildberry too. Why? Do you have a team to 3-star 528? What is 528? I forgot which one that one was. I have a feeling 528 was something super annoying. I don't know if Clotted can cage the enemy. Oh, the final boss. Dude, I should have titled the freaking live stream clearing episode 5 master mode. Because I know 528 we did it in like one shot. We did it in one go. But I forgot what team I used for that. So I don't know which live stream I need to look back on. I can look up the team for you though on the neighbor cafe, because people always post stuff on there too. 'Cause I don't remember what it was. All right, here we go. Use this first. Use this next. Use this next. Space Donut died. Oh god. Yep, Wildberry is gonna be the one. Maybe I should just use Space Donut with full solid almond. It's probably because of 14% damage resist on Space Donut. It's killed the Space Donut. Best treasure right now? This thing. This thing and the whistle are probably the two best ones.
For the glory of the Hollyberry Kingdom!
For the glory of the Hollyberry Kingdom. Go! Do, 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 do. Oh. I don't want to use feather just because these treasures are so much better than just having the feather. I don't know if I I'll do enough damage with the feather. Yeah, I could have just used the feather, you know. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, what just happened?
Defeat is a lesson in itself.
Sometimes something like that happens. Well, it doesn't matter about having four stun because the final mushroom again doesn't get stunned, so
Moonlight, lend your power. Extremis!
11 hours? I don't know if I'm gonna stream for 11 hours, guys. That is that's gonna be a tough one. You do not know how much toll it puts on a body when you sit and live stream for even 5 hours, even 4 hours. Thanks for the donation, PQXH. Thank you. Oh, is it just Peach? I guess it could be just Peach. EXP star jellies faster. Well, if you want to do the long game, you have to create the cookie houses. If you want to go the short game, then do all the Tower of Sea Chaos. Do all the, you know, yay, we did it! Do all the one-time things that will give you a lot of EXP star jellies.
The stars are singing of our victory.
Oh, we did it! Oh my god, we did it! Yeah, I got 40 legendary essence. Yeah, take advantage of burning time when burning times are available. I don't ever recommend you buy EXP star jellies though, like from here and like from the others. Just because of the fact that there's just way better stuff to buy. Oh yeah, I am completely branding that the HyRoolLegend to RA Gaming. Ooh, I would say squidding first. Level up your squidding first. No, my HyRool came from my Korean name. It's a combination of my two. So Korean names usually have two words. It is actually a combination of my Korean name. It was not because of Zelda. At the time, I didn't even know what Zelda was. But yeah. Oh shoot, dude. I already sent 100 earlier, so. Yeah, it was my Korean name that got combined. Yeah, I don't know who
Don't fear the sea.
you know what, I should make somebody.
Cookies can handle
We were
anything.
discussing about it. in our guild chat. Somebody wanted to. I don't know. Somebody wanted to become the thing. Shit. I'm just gonna put. I'm gonna just keep making keeper for now. Oh, they're even talking about it right now. Or no, they were talking about it like 2 hours ago. Never mind. Is capsaicin out of meta? Not really. Capsaicin is still being used. Here and there. Yeah. Any update notice? What do you mean by any update notice? We had the trailer. We had the update breakdown. If you're talking about that, then yes, we have. I have made videos on it on my channel. Well, sparkling cookie or sparkling, unless sparkling gets like a rework
Raise your glasses for victory.
of like this skill, I don't know if sparkling will come into a meta. Like even inside of World Exploration, it's hard to use sparkling right now because there's Cream Puff who just does it way better. So there's no reason to use sparkling, in my opinion. So if sparkling is not gonna get a rework, then yeah, you're not gonna use sparkling. Is Squid Ink meta? Well, Squid Ink is used inside of the one-shot comp, so technically yes. Technically yes.
This time I will take the cookie side.
Out of my way!
We shall prevail.
I shall keep my own.
Out of my
We
way!
shall prevail.
Out of my way!
I shall keep my own.
We shall prevail.
I shall keep my own.
Out of my way! Out of my way!
We shall prevail.
Finish this!
I shall keep my own.
Out of my way!
I shall keep my own.
Let's celebrate our victory!
These have no power over me.
Out of my way!
We shall prevail.
I shall keep my own.
Out of my way!
We shall
Out
prevail.
of my way!
I shall keep my own.
Affogato is definitely not meta
Out of my way!
right now. Yeah, very far from being meta.
I shall keep my own.
Out of my way! Finish this!
I shall keep my own. I shall keep my
Out of
own.
my way!
Sherbet is at meta 100% right now, especially with how it's going.
Will I see something new today?
All right, see you, Beach. Thanks for joining and the dono.
Out of my way!
Cream Unicorn needs a buff for Magic Hand. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Again, I think it would be interesting to see a healer with a Magic Handy, a healer cookie, which we have not gotten one yet. So, in my opinion, the first one that will receive it is most likely going to be Herb, but we'll have to see how that works out as well. Do you like the Shining Glitter redesign? I like the redesign. Yeah.
I will not falter.
Out of my way! You must finish this!
I'm the spice overlord. I shall keep my oath.
Oh yeah, Sparkling too. Yeah, Sparkling is there.
Remember who defeated you in battle.
Do you think Cotton will get a Magic Candy in the later updates? Probably. Yeah. Probably. I think Feather is very necessary because of T-Knight. And it allows Sherbet again to shoot out more shards in any case that Sherbet does take more damage.
This time I will take the cookie side.
Out of my way! Hear the voice of the divine! Lift your power!
You're not wrong. Parfait is generally known as a healer because her skill is definitely a healing based skill. But we're talking more of like the class wise, so
Out of my way! Out of my way!
because we got Cream Puff's Magic Candy, so support, we know supports will receive a Magic Candy. We just want to know whether we might actually get one for someone like, you know, Herb, who is classified as a healer. Man. I think Parfait's Magic Candy, if it comes out, will be pretty interesting because with you know, the amount of debuffs that we have, the 50% debuff resist is gonna be like extreme. So we'll see how it goes. We don't know. We don't know what devs are planning right now. So. Nice, at least got to shoot out one more shard before. This one is most likely my victory. Yeah. Mango? Well, there is a high chance of Mango and Parfait getting Magic Candies this time around because of the fact that, you know, Wildberry, who was the epic cookie linked to the story, also received a Magic Candy. There is a possibility of that happening because you also have to realize Werewolf is not going to get one because Werewolf already has one. So a Super Epic's get a Magic Candy. It's probably unneeded as of right now. Sooner or later, it's probably going to happen if it ever gets to that point. but in most cases, Super Epics probably won't. If anything, they'll revamp their skills a little bit, like Clotted Cream. But besides that, I don't think like a Magic Candy will come out for them.
We shall prevail.
Out of my way!
I shall keep my oath.
We shall prevail.
I shall keep my
Out of
oath.
my way!
Sound the horns. Another glorious victory.
Oyster, I would say Oyster's not the weakest. I would say Clotted Cream is still the weakest. In my opinion, I think Clotted Cream is still the weakest. But that is
go beyond your limits?
that is my opinion on that matter. I mean, I guess it comes out to like the utility wise, because Oyster still can be used. However, Clotted Cream is like eh.
Out of my way!
No, you don't. Well, you don't need to necessarily use her skill for the soldiers. You just use her skill for the crit damage buff and the crit percentage buff. The soldiers are just a benefit. In many of the situations, you know how players use Oyster back then was just for her crit damage boost. We didn't use Oyster for anything other than that. So this one is a loss.
Is everyone in
Yes, I think that Black Lemonade, who was also introduced in the trailer and the cover with Magic Candies, are going to be released in the next update, like the mid update.
I'll take you out in one strike.
In the mid update. Yep.
We will not falter.
Well, we'll have to see if the new cookies are going to be meta or not. There's just no way for me to like actually say. I think they have a high chance of being in the meta, but of course, that's my guess.
Don't fear the piercing winter wind.
Out of my way!
I will not falter.
I shall keep my oath.
Out of my way!
I will not falter.
Out of my way!
I shall keep my oath.
Out of my way!
I will not falter.
I shall keep my oath.
Out of my way! Out of my way!
Epic only challenge today? No. Maybe tomorrow?
Out of my way!
I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow.
I shall keep my oath.
In the morning, because that Wednesday, that early morning Wednesday, I have to wake up for the actual game update. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, exactly. I need to save energy. Yeah, tomorrow I might not live stream like the time that I'm live streaming right now, and then I will be, you know, active early on next morning to do the actual update review. The update will be tomorrow for some. If you're like in Asia and it just turned, if it just turned the 4th for you guys. If that's not the case, then oh my gosh. If that's not the case, then you'll probably happen in 2 days. But I don't know if I'm allowed to. I think I should be able to say it now. Right? Let me double check. Yeah, I should be able to say it now because I want to announce it anyways tomorrow. But just a second. Let me just double check. All right. Whether I can say it or not. It is July 4th for some. It's July 3rd for us in the US at least. So for some people it is going to be July 4th. Especially like Korea right now, it's July 4th, so well, I should be able to say it now, but it's I will be again sponsored by Dev Sisters for that live stream, so yeah. Please join and watch all of the stuff that will be happening. And I'll post it on the community chat as well, or community post and all that stuff. And I think we'll be doing we're planning to do some giveaway and stuff too, but that needs to be like worked out still. So I couldn't say anything because we didn't know what was. I don't. Even if I get these information, I don't know what the update is, so I can never like tell you beforehand any of the update, like what the update's gonna be about. So but anyways, all right, that's gonna be happening, so please join. All right, when we do it, I will set up the live stream beforehand as well, so that you guys can be aware of when I'm gonna go live. But I think it'll be pretty fun this time around too. I will have to get used to the keyboard running and the rhythm game again. It's gonna be hard again. But yeah. But yeah, I think it seems like a decent update. I think it'll be pretty fun. Just because there's more stuff to do right now, so popping candy? I don't have that voice like Sherbet. Like I feel like popping candy's voice, like these kind of voices are gonna fit popping candy way more, you know?
Darkness and cold don't scare me.
You know? But I wish I could voice act the Cookie. That would be really, really cool. I honestly, that's something that I want to try out whenever I get a chance to. If I ever get a chance to. But we'll see how that goes, guys. But again, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining in today. All right.
Don't come near.
And I will see you guys on the next one. All right. Take care, guys. And yeah, I'll probably see you guys right before the update launches. And we'll play a little bit of like other stuff, but yeah, before the game officially goes live. But see you guys. Take care.